Relocating to North Texas requires you to account for the region's massive sprawl and complex highway layout before you ever commit to a neighborhood. Out here, the math can deceive you. Locals do not measure distance in miles. We measure distance strictly in minutes. Look at this 20-mile radius. A house in Plano sits exactly 20 miles from downtown Dallas, which looks quick on paper. But when the clock hits 7:30 a.m., traffic swells. That straightaway turns into a 55-minute drive, pushing Plano out of the accessible zone. If you pick a neighborhood based entirely on the floor plan, without mapping the local traffic flows, you will experience immediate buyer's remorse on your very first commute. Understanding the regional infrastructure is the absolute prerequisite to choosing your final zip code. Picture a wheel with spokes. Downtown Dallas is the hub, with major highways radiating outward, carrying commuters into northern suburbs like Richardson and Plano. To tie it together, large highway loops circle the city, connecting the different suburban zones. Supporting this volume of commuters takes immense engineering. We have multi-level interchanges stacking highways high into the air just to handle the massive traffic. Identifying exactly which spoke and which loop your potential home sits near will dictate your daily routine, your travel costs, and your morning timeline. Every North Texas commuter must make a choice. You either pay for your drive with extra time, or you pay for it with recurring tolls. Now let's evaluate your primary free route. US Highway 75, known locally as Central, is the toll-free artery connecting Dallas straight north into Richardson and Plano. Because it requires no payment, it carries a heavy load. If you rely entirely on this highway, you will face dense, daily congestion. The hard data shows that joining the morning pack flowing south from Plano into downtown Dallas consistently consumes 40 to 55 minutes. You can bypass this by utilizing the reverse commute. This means living closer to the downtown hub while working up in the northern suburban corporate centers. Traveling northbound in the morning places you in the exact opposite direction of the heaviest traffic jams. You maintain speed, while the southbound lanes sit parked, saving you hours every week. Maximizing your housing budget by speaking exclusively to free highways forces a decision: accept a long, slow drive, or strategically position your home south of your workplace. Avoiding toll roads entirely in North Texas is virtually impossible. They are a core, heavily integrated part of the regional infrastructure. The Dallas North Tollway, or the DNT, is the premier paid spoke. It provides higher speed limits, clearer lanes, and direct access to the corporate towers and luxury hubs of West Plano. You also have the President George Bush Turnpike, the essential outer loop that physically divides Richardson and Plano. If you travel frequently, this turnpike is critical. It acts as the fast-track artery sweeping west to provide rapid, direct access to the DFW International Airport Complex. To use these networks, you must set up an account with the North Texas Tollway Authority and stick a toll tag on your windshield immediately upon moving. If you drive these roads without a tag, automated scanners will read your license plate. The state will mail you a zip cash bill, which carries a minimum 50% rate penalty. Toll roads function as a mandatory regional utility bill. You must factor this recurring monthly cost into your housing budget if you want to buy back your personal time. Moving to Texas does not mandate complete car reliance. The Dallas Area Rapid Transit System, or DART, operates a massive light rail network. Richardson is the region's premier transit hub. The city boasts 4 major stations connected directly to the red and orange lines. These trains bypass all of the highway congestion. You can catch a straight shot right into the Dallas Arts District, or ride directly to your terminal at DFW Airport. Securing this lifestyle requires discipline. You must severely restrict your real estate search radius to specific transit-adjacent neighborhoods. Buying a home near a DART station is the single localized strategy that allows you to permanently opt out of the Metroplex traffic variable. There is one major environmental factor that consistently dictates the daily reality of the North Texas commute: the direct orientation of the sun. Driving east in the morning and west in the evening guarantees you will face an intense, blinding solar glare both ways. It heavily impacts daily comfort and safety. You can mitigate road friction by implementing the flexible hours hack. If your job allows it, shift your departure schedule by just 30 minutes. Leaving at 7 a.m. instead of 7:30 a.m. allows you to completely bypass the heaviest peak of the rush hour, instantly shaving 15 minutes off your drive. Minor intentional adjustments to your schedule and routing can easily salvage a commute that appears punishing on paper. As you can see in this breakdown, your individual commute priority must dictate your real estate strategy. Let's look at 3 paths. First, the budget-conscious commuter. You should focus your search along the US 75 corridor, utilize the free routes, and negotiate flexible work hours to offset the traffic. Second, the time-poor optimizer. You need to prioritize West Plano or neighborhoods adjacent to the DNT and PGBT, get a toll tag on day 1, and pay for speed. Finally, the transit seeker. Target the city of Richardson exclusively, buy property adjacent to a DART station, and leverage the red and orange lines. Whatever priority you choose, follow this absolute rule. Never submit an offer on a property without first checking the exact travel time from that address to your office on a map app during the peak morning rush hour. Mastering the North Texas highway layout before you move ensures the home you select actually delivers the lifestyle